Well, Sue Gray. We have an exclusive from GB News. Sue Gray, who did the investigation and did the report on Partygate and the whole saga and the rule breaking. Well, we got something on her now because put aside the rule breaking and the whole all the parties and the whole saga in general, everything. That's one part of the issue. And when she did the report on Partygate, she did say that I'm focusing on all the parties and rule breaking. But there's another problem I want to talk about. Even before the lockdown, there is a culture of boozing and partying in Downing Street and in Whitehall, and that is wrong. Nobody should do it. Not only because it's a professional environment, but it's also you're working for the public. Not just a normal public sector, actual civil service. And she was against it. Well, GB News have now discovered that this is a photo of Sue Gray using the same karaoke machine that they used in Downing Street in the Cabinet Office during the lockdown. This is before the lockdown, of course. But she was involved in the culture of booze and parties and everything else. Interesting, right? There is a point to be made because it's not about rule breaking, this issue. It's about the aspects of the report and the investigation when she said the whole culture of having parties and alcohol, regardless of lockdown rules, is wrong and I advise against it. Then why was Sue Gray at Downing Street, their Cabinet Office before, doing a karaoke, and drinking with her colleagues in the middle of the swamp of the establishment? It's fascinating. GB News interviewed an anonymous staffer from Downing Street earlier today, and he said, I think it gives a sense of the prevailing culture of the place, and that was how it was pre-pandemic, and it continued into the pandemic. And it shouldn't have continued, but it was something that there was before, and it didn't necessarily arise from the days of lockdown. It's not a justification, of course, but it was saying that, yeah, Sue Gray's report was right, that this culture always existed, and also basically taking advantage of taxpayers' money to go and buy booze. Yeah, that's the problem. But in reality, Sue Gray was also involved in that culture. So, how do you like them apples, Sue? It's absolutely fascinating how they all get exposed at some point, and they all shoot themselves in the foot. We're going to come back, subscribe to the channel. I'm my Tousi, and we are the media.